Jason, the Lazy Heretic, here with another weekly video devotion. And I'm actually just wanting to check in with you guys at the moment. How's your year going so far? I know that it's only 3 days in, but part of what I wanted to do this year as we go through 2018 was to actually follow up on my initial post this year that I posted on the 1st of January, just after midnight here in New Zealand. And no, I didn't actually stay up to post it. I wrote it earlier in the day, and then I scheduled it to be posted because I was actually asleep at midnight, because I'm that boring dad who does that. But anyway, I'm going to post a link for that post in the description. It goes into a lot of detail about the new year and how you can kind of set up some goals for yourself and things like that. And so I wanted to follow up on that just 3 days in, and I also wanted to do that each month to set a habit of just checking in each month to see how we're going. So on the first Wednesday of each month this year, I'll check in with you about how you're going on your goals, how you're tracking with your progress, and other sorts of things as we go through the year. And it's actually going to be a great help for me too, because it means that I actually need to make time to do these things, and so that I can share them with you and keep you guys updated on how I'm going with my goals, and then actually make these videos and upload them for you. So I'm not going to do them all now in bulks of 12 and then just set them to schedule. I'm going to do them as we go through the year. So with all that in mind, how is the year going so far for you? Right? I know that I shared in the post that like 80% of New Year's resolutions don't last past 3 weeks. Some of the New Year's resolutions don't even last past 3 days. So 3 days in for me, I've managed to write down all of my goals for the year, pray through those personal goals. And so I'm a pastor of a church here in New Zealand, so I have separate goals for the church and for the ministries that the church has as well. But for these videos, I'm going to be talking about the personal goals that we have, not necessarily our work goals or anything like that, but more of our personal growth and development goals. And some of the goals that I have are to do with the content that I'm putting up here for all you guys. Others have to do with health and fitness, and others with family, income, holidays, time management, all sorts of different stuff. But I started the process of praying through my vision. I started that on the 27th of December last year, and I actually did it for the first time in 2016, just before 2017. So coming back to it this year was actually a whole lot easier to kind of go through, refresh my vision, reorient myself towards my goals and stuff like that. And as I look back, I was actually super duper excited to see that a few of the really big items that I'd stuck down there, I had no idea how I was going to tick those off, had actually been ticked off. I never thought I'd be able to do them in a year. So I hope that you guys have also been able to do some of the things that you put down in the past year as well. But now it's 2018, so let's look forward. This is a new year, so we've got 365 chances to write 12 new chapters in our lives in a new way. And so if you haven't, take time to prayerfully consider the why of your year. Okay, go back to the why, the foundational. Why are you doing these goals? Why have you decided that these are the things that God has called you to do this year? And then start at the end. We talked about that in the blog post. Imagine yourself in 12 months' time at the end of December this year, and where would you like to be? How would you like to be? And then work back. We talked about how we break it down into actionable goals. And so you've still got time to join me on this journey. It's only 3 days in, and so you've got time. And to be honest, you can actually start this at any point in the year. It just seems that the new year, there's this kind of freshness, and someone said organization is in the air and you can smell it. And so it seems like this is the best time, but to be honest, any time you can start. So my encouragement to you right now is to, if you haven't already, get praying. Get praying about what God might be calling you to this year. Get that big picture vision that God has given you, and then put it at the end of the year and break it down into actionable goals. And so I pray for you guys that this year will be one where you set an amazing foundation for the future going forward. And I'll check in with you guys next month, share some of how I'm going with my goals, and see how you guys are progressing and how you're getting through your year. But I really want to bless you guys heaps, and as always, as we bring this video to a close, please feel free to like and share and subscribe. Check out the Lazy Heretic blog, and keep the comments coming, and we'll see you next week. God bless, guys, and take care.